Cool and mostly dry conditions greeted riders in the pre-dawn light before the start of this year's capital punishment 100-kilometre marathon. The second running of the event also served as the opening round of the Real Insurance XCM series, a 5-race series of mountain bike endurance events. A highly credentialed field powered off the start line in Cowan Forest, including Peter Hatton and Ben Mather, who came first and second in the previous weekend's James Williamson Enduro. Also on the line, former 24-hour world champion Craig Gordon. In the women's category, Irish national Jenny Fay was in a class of her own, while in second place, Vanina Vergos was hit with mechanical problems at the first feed station. Back in the field, disaster struck early for this rider, breaking a chain only 400 metres from the start.
I've got another 99.9 kilometres to go, so yeah, cheers, looking forward to it.
A select group of 8 riders formed after 20 kilometres, and they continued to work together until the King of the Mountains point at Majura Forest, where Canberra's Dylan Cooper moved clear of the group to win the KOM and go on to establish a sizable lead through the single track. After the neutral section through Canberra City to Black Mountain, the racing began again in earnest. James Downing and Craig Gordon broke free from the pursuing group that included provisional leader Cooper. And while the pair kept their lead through the single track of Stromlo Forest Park, Hatton and Cooper worked together to peg back the advantage. The 100-kilometre distance elapsed, Downing crossed first, but Gordon rolled in soon after to register an accumulated time of 3 hours, 46 minutes and 26 seconds. But he would endure an agonising wait to see if he'd done enough for the victory. Next in was Hatton, but as Dylan Cooper came to a screeching halt, so did Gordon's hopes, as Cooper was declared the winner in a time of 3 hours, 40 minutes and 38 seconds, edging out good friend Hatton, who took second.
I thought my race was over before I got going because I had some chain problems. My chain jammed and twisted, so I had to stop for about a minute and a half and lost the whole front group and the second group and a couple more guys. So I was in about 30th. And I thought it was all over. But after last week's bad luck, I didn't want to have another drama, so I just smashed myself. I went 100% to get back on. When that sort of stuff happens, you're just glad to be back in the race, and I was really amped.
Jenny Fay had an untroubled run to the line, taking the women's category by over half an hour.
It's good to get one race under my belt and out of the way, and hopefully get some points going forward for the rest of the season.
Cooper and Fay were awarded the series leaders jersey and will carry them into the second round of the Real Insurance XCM series at the Dirtworks Classic on May 1st.